International chain of fertility clinics has been slammed for helping hundreds of Australian couples choose the gender of their children. The procedure is banned in Australia itself, so it was carried out in the United States instead.
Outrage over the latest move toward designer babies.
The world's first genetically engineered babies.
You get down the slippery slope of genetically altered designer babies.
Includes designer babies.
Well, with the gene editing procedure or eugenics, clinics can alter our child's DNA. That allows them to change physical features such as eye colour, even cure certain illnesses. A ban on editing human embryos is established in 19 countries around the globe. The US too has restrictive rules on research, but gender selection is not prohibited. Scientist Brian Hanley explains concerns surrounding genetic engineering.
The risks are so high right now that, that's why genetic engineering has been banned for humans, because in animals you get situations where you get, say, 30 embryos that are considered good enough to implant, and out of those you get 2 or 3 that can survive for a few weeks and 1 that is considered viable. We're just on the edge of being ready to do that in a way that is reliable enough for human use.
Human rights lawyer Jennifer Breeden and Marnie Halasser, a politician and activist, exchanged views on the issue.
We're not talking about getting a vehicle or buying a car and being able to design your car. We're talking about a human life, a child, a baby. And what this opens it up to, the danger that this opens it up to, where society now thinks that they can basically just pick and choose. I mean, it even said that the science was going towards the way not just of eye color and of gender, but also of skin color, of race. And so while we could be afraid that there might be another area in society out there.
Actually, I have a lot of mixed feelings about this issue because, on one hand, a lot of this genetic testing has been used for women who can't have children. I guess they do the genetic modification, and then in that case, she's able to have a baby. The other hand is, what does this open it up to? Enhancements where you have this concept of designer babies.
Not only does that create a dangerous precedent for motherhood as an example, or for parenthood as an example, but it's now glorifying and placing this glorification, so to speak, on the baby's appearance at birth. What more is that going to create? Say a parent paid for something and the eye color wasn't quite what the parents wanted, and now that child's going to be forever shamed or living in shame. And on the converse, if the parent gets everything they paid for and the qualities of a child, how is that child going to be raised knowing that to treat others with respect and dignity based on their character and their personality, because they're going to have been raised knowing, no, we paid for you and we got you exactly the way we wanted you.
I don't want this issue of designer babies to come to fruition, because I feel that would it would essentially be what Professor Stephen Hawkins argued, that we're creating this super race, which would add more inequality into the world. But at the same time, if this is a medically necessary procedure for a mom to have her child, what's wrong with that?
I just think the precedent this creates is very troubling, specifically in the science community and in parenthood and in the family system as a whole.